Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe from BMT. I wanted to actually get in and do these shows. Um, I've been busy doing different shows and setting up for different things and programs. And actually, I'm feeling pretty good because we've been networking with other YouTubers now. We're actually going to be doing collaborations coming up in the upcoming future. Actually, probably today and actually most likely tomorrow. So I'm going to cross my fingers. I'm hoping everything works out. But what I wanted to do, because actually that's going to tie into, I had to ask the question. I wanted to ask the question of you, the person who's watching this show right now. I wanted to know, have you ever had a chance for success that you're willing to take it, but then you didn't take it because you feared the repercussions of how people would view you, how they would treat you, if they would shun you? See, we ask this question right now today because honestly, right now, we got to ask that question among the Black community. Does the Black community keep other Blacks with pressuring them with, will blacklist you or will push you out because you're not part of the culture or you're a sellout? Do we do that? Hmm? I would honestly ask that question because you had guys like Post Malone and Machine Gun Kelly who come into the Black culture and white people still accept them. You got Kid Rock, Papa Roach. You had Elvis Presley, who used to go down to juke joints where Negroes used to dance and used to learn their dance moves. Hmm? So I would honestly want to ask the question, does the Black community honestly do that? I would ask that question, is Black culture holding back Blacks from success? Why did I bring that up? I actually wanted to look at some stuff that I feel is very precedent. That I feel like if we're going to talk about this, let's bring up evidence. But I believe that if Black is such a strong and united front movement, then we should be supporting other Blacks to their success. I really believe that we should. I mean, that's what we're supposed to be doing. I mean, if I see one Black and they're trying to make some type of moves, then I should be supporting them, whether I agree with them or not. I see other YouTubers and podcasters. Um, I told them, hey, I got pages and channels and different networks, networking people I'm with. Take your content and put it on my stuff so more people can see it. I'm always open to doing collabs. I'm always open to working with people. I'm always helping out other YouTubers who are coming up out of their way. I'm always willing to sit down and do and have it and give advice or receive advice. I'm never too big to say I'm higher than anybody else. But I have a question. What happens when you have the whole culture threaten you? Do you stay silent? Do you speak? What do you mean by that, Joe? Why would you say what you're saying? As you already know, the artist known as Rihanna, she is very much loved by Blacks for her behavior, for her songs, and the way she acts. And, she does acting and dancing and different other types of cologne and what say. But something happened. She was offered an opportunity. She was offered an opportunity to play and sing at the Super Bowl. I want to read the article first because I feel like I want to get the article and I'm going to give my take. Okay, here we go. Grabbed it. There you go. And if you're on Facebook, you can always come over to YouTube and see what we're looking at. Rihanna snubs Super Bowl halftime show in support of Colin Kaepernick. Rihanna reportedly turned down an opportunity to perform at halftime of Super Bowl 53 because she supports Colin Kaepernick. According to US Weekly, the NFL and CBS really wanted Rihanna to be the next year's performer in Atlanta. A source told Hotman they offered it to her, but she said no because of the kneeling controversy. She doesn't agree with the NFL stance. Kaepernick, 30, started kneeling during the national anthem in 2016. to protest racial inequality and police brutality. He has been a free agent since the campaign concluded. He is currently in the midst of a legal battle with the NFL. Carpenter's conclusion the grievance against the league will move to trial after his alleged owners violated their collective bargaining agreement with players by conspiring to keep him off teams, according to ESPN News services. With Rihanna unavailable, the NFL reportedly chose Maroon 5 to headline Super Bowl 53 halftime at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Okay, so pretty much they have Adam Levine, he's joining in, and who else? Cardi B. Wow. So Cardi B is getting in there. Now that's funny because Cardi B raps and sings for a lot of blacks. She does a lot of shows for blacks. Y'all support her. Cardi B's doing it. According to US Weekly, Cardi B, who collaborated with the band on its hit single "Girls Like You," may make a cameo during the intermission spectacle. This is very interesting because what we're hearing, and I want to make sure this right, because Rihanna is a very talented singer. She is at the top. Now, I like to do some digging. Who else? Who does Rihanna work for? Let's Google that. Sorry about my typing. I'm not the fastest typer. Rihanna signed to. Uh-oh. Man, this sure did make a lot of sense. I hope she signed to Def Jam Recording. I wonder. Rock Nation. Who owns Rock Nation? J Park Rock Nation. Let's see artists. This is Rock Nation. And if you know Rock Nation, that is owned under Jay-Z. Angie Martinez and let's see. Basement. Big Sean. Let's go all the way down. Casanova. Okay. Fat Joe is under. Okay. J. Cole. All these artists. J Electronica. Okay. Rare J's. K. M's. O. R. Oh no, Rihanna. No. You work for Jay-Z. No wonder why you can't play at the Super Bowl. You work for Jay-Z. Huh. That's crazy. Rihanna, no. No. You work for Jay-Z. No wonder why you can't do that. But wait. I wonder, wait. That's crazy. So you're saying that Beyonce got to do halftime. Y'all remember that formation? Yeah, the formation. Beyonce got to do it. She got to do a halftime special at the NFL. Do her little protest and all that stuff. But you're telling me that Rihanna can't do it? You're telling me that Rihanna can't do it? Mind you, her fans are not just black, they're white. I always have a problem with that because it seems like this is a problem that I have with black culture. You will honestly tell a young woman that because she would do a show, and I really believe this. I really believe. Yep, Beyonce, you work for Jay-Z. And I understand that Jay-Z said in a song that he would not ever do a song or any kind of thing with the NFL. But I have a question: if y'all stand with Kaepernick, why didn't y'all go to the White House? If y'all truly wanted y'all voice heard, why didn't y'all go to the president and go talk to him? Why didn't y'all go cut a deal? Why didn't y'all actually go start partitioning? Y'all could have actually got on the phone with Kanye. Y'all don't like him, but y'all could have gone up there with him, sat down before y'all gone inside that office, and came up with a plan. Y'all could have had a lunch and be cordial and actually spoke. Last time I checked, Rihanna, you don't have just black people who buy your CDs. You have white people, Hispanic people. You have different people of different colors. Why would an artist, mind you, music does not have a color. Music should not be owned by one culture. I hate that we say that well, guess what? Rap is a black thing. Well, then how do you explain Eminem being at the top? How do you explain black country artists? Guns N' Roses. One of them is black. You see, I had the suspicion that the culture is very much so inhibiting a lot of black people from success because you would turn down an opportunity for more people to see you, for more people to come together. When people listen to music, they're not, and they're enjoying it. They're not making color get in the way of it. That's the most amazing thing about it. Let me put y'all on to something. A lot of black people and a lot of things in the black community would have never gotten noticed if it had not been for music. Let's just be honest. The Temptations, the Rat Pack. Coincidence? Jackson 5. You had Frank Sinatra. You had James Brown. What is the chance that James Brown and Elvis Presley had the same hairdo and almost had the same moves? You had a lot of black people doing shows during racial times for white people, getting checks. Aretha Franklin came up during racial times and she did shows. You see, the thing about it that I'm seeing now, and I don't understand that if black culture is all about uplifting black people, why would you blacklist a black person from doing halftime? Or why would y'all not encourage them? Hey, get out there, get them the best show, and show them that we're not going to let racial tensions get the best of us. You see, and you can't say I'm making this up because actually, let me show you something. Y'all remember this girl, Christy Michelion? She regretted performing at Donald Trump inauguration ball. A black woman was blacklisted for singing a song at the presidential ball. Why? Because she, at first, her message was, listen, I want us to unite together. She said that. Guess what happened? They blacklisted her. Gospel singer. Last time I checked, I didn't know gospel had a color or belonged to a certain race. But you know what? Gospel singer Christina Michelion has apologized for performing at Donald Trump's presidential inauguration ball earlier this year. The Grammy award-winning artist caused consternation when she accepted offer to sing at the Make America Great Again welcome celebration concert in January. Fellow artist Questlove said on Twitter that he would pay her not to appear at the event. Afterwards, Michelion said her family had disowned her over the decision to perform and revealed that she never even met Trump in person. Now, this is very interesting. You have a black woman being blackballed by black people because she took a job and did her job as an artist and put on a performance. This is how I know that black people, y'all don't really want to see some of us come out of the mud. Y'all don't want to see us move forward. If that was the case, then what was the point of marching? You literally blacklisted a female out of her own family because she's. This is why it's hard. This is why most people. This is why a lot of black people are now going Republican. This is why a lot of black people do not give a damn about a lot of you blacks who are Democrat or go by with any kind of thing. This is why a lot of them are walking away, but they understand that, well, you already shunned this person. What would you do to me when I want to do something? What would you say about me? Because I don't ever see no black Republicans doing this kind of crazy shit. I'm just saying, you gotta have to show me something. How do I know? Hell, we even do it in business. How can I prove it up? Let's go in a little deeper. Okay, this is her story. Now, mind you, her family blackballed her. Okay, she went on there and she had to apologize on the radio and different other stuff. They dragged her through the dirt, and y'all call that's called black power because you do a show for the president that you're getting paid for? I don't get black people. Y'all can't say white people be doing the most because y'all do even worse to your own people. Let's look at somebody else. Catering job leads black business owner facing boycott over Donald Trump Jr. photo op. Black business owner is under fire. His restaurant boycotted because he chose to cater a Republican event involving Donald Trump Jr. in Detroit. Now, we all know Detroit has its problems. We all know Detroit has issues with jobs. You're telling me a black business owner took on a job. And you see, this is why I say it's so real. This is why y'all never get me to come back to Democrat. You'll never get me to spend money on some of y'all niggas. I don't give a shit. The evidence is right there. You got these black people who are positive people, they didn't do nothing wrong. And let's be for real. The only reason why Rihanna is not taking on that job is fear. It's fear. She's afraid what they're going to do to her contract. She's afraid what they're going to do to her reputation, her career. It's hard when you put in years and years of work, and because you do something that everybody doesn't agree with, they can shun you, block you, and destroy you. This is, I'm not going to lie, Kanye was right. Kanye was right. If you don't agree with the black masses, they kick you out and they destroy you. If they can't control you, they will destroy you. This is a very self-destructive behavior. No wonder why nobody really wants to let some of y'all in their community. You can't say I'm making this up because literally white people aren't boycotting him. Hispanics aren't trying to destroy his business. These are black people boycotting him. Last week, Chef Don Stubbit was captured on camera with presidential nominee's son. Not even the president, just his son. According to Stubbit, he was returning to the venue to grab his pots and pans after serving food. The photo op left a bad taste in some people's mouth, and now Stubbit's business is suffering. They want to not only not support me, but boycott me, says Stubbit. It's unfair and it's selfish. Stubbit, known as Chef Don, has run the 1917 American Bistro. 1917. That means that bistro has been there and survived through Jim Crow. And you're telling me that through racial times, the one people you think that would support him are turning on him and actually attacking him when restaurant owners fought hard to be able to serve. This is why I don't get a lot of y'all right now, man. Y'all can't say I'm wrong for doing it. This is why I tell a lot of you blacks, when you want to go for success, please do not put all your chips in black culture. If you want true happiness, don't put all your chips in just the culture. If you want to make it somewhere in life, you want to actually open up new doors and actually be able to be successful, don't put all your chips in just the culture. Because when the culture gets done with you or you don't meet the culture's requirements, they will fuck you over. And they want you to pay to get back in. They described the self-described Democrat said he didn't think anything of taking the job or allowing the candidate's son to snap a picture with him. Mind you, this man is a Democrat that served the president's son some food. They boycotted him. I'm pretty sure we already know Rihanna's position in politics. Rihanna supports LGBT. Rihanna supports liberals. Rihanna is a Trinidadian. You're telling me that this woman fears that if she does this show and she doesn't do it for the culture, she don't do what the culture says. This is why I tell y'all right now, people, the black people are held hostage by this black culture thing. I'm going to do a show about that. Black people are held hostage by this black culture thing. It's almost scary now. Because when you start speaking out things that go against what the culture mainframe wants you to do, you're seen as a sellout or Uncle Tom, even though Uncle Tom was a book that actually put people onto the wrongdoings of black people being mistreated by slavery. But, Negroes don't really read, and so do uneducated liberal white people. So they will honestly tell you that, hey, you're Uncle Tom and you're a sellout. But see, what were you calling Dr. King when he was walking down that street trying to get blacks equal rights? Oh no, boy, don't do that. No, you need to stay home. Don't do that. What were you calling blacks who were fighting to vote, even though they would get beat up, bitten by dogs, sprayed with water hoses? Were they sellouts too? Was Malcolm X a sellout when he didn't say verbatim what the Muslim Brotherhood wanted him to say? Was he a sellout? You see, when you start going against certain types of grains or certain types of cults or unions or certain types of factions, and you don't say what they want you to say, you get shunned. But I find it very interesting. Nobody does that better than black people. Though we've been shunned out of different businesses, jobs, unions, work-related sites, schools, why would we do this to our own? Hmm? I mean, honestly, let's look at that. If we honestly look at it, I mean, Jay-Z's Rock Nation is not just black people, it's white people. I mean, these are some pretty generic people. Like, I mean, these are pretty interesting people. Black, white, young, old. I mean, come on now. And you mean to tell me that you're against unifying and unity? You're against us actually sitting down. I mean, you don't got squeaky clean people on your board, but you're telling me that because these people don't adhere to what you want them to, they're sellouts. You can easily destroy them. This is very, very disturbing because honestly, what this means is that there are black people who want to step up and do for themselves. They want to actually be able to speak up and actually be able to do more than what they're just told to do. But there is a noose around the black man. Look at Van Jones. Wow, of course. Van Jones is part of Rock Nation. Why am I not surprised? I mean, but we already knew that. This is how bad it's getting. This is where it's about. Let's see what Rock Nation is about. I just want to click on that. What is Rock Nation about? Would it tell you? Oh, Rock Nation. Since its founding in 2008, Rock Nation has grown into a world permanent entertainment company. We work in every aspect of modern entertainment with recording artists, producers, songwriters, athletes. Our clients list includes some of the world's most recognizable names: Rihanna, Shakira, Cole, Big Sean, Giannis. So they pretty much got everybody. Sounds pretty good. I mean, honestly, for everybody, I mean, I don't understand it. And I would honestly want to ask you, have you ever had an opportunity or a chance to shine and you feared that if you did do what you did, or you stood out what you were going to stand out for, that the black populace was going to turn against you? I'm just asking that question. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong from saying what I'm saying. If you really want to see the show for what's going on, please go over to the YouTube show. I've been told when I was young that if I, by reading, I sounded like a white boy. And this was by a black teacher. That by me tucking in my shirt, I was gay. I was a chump. This is stuff that black kids deal with. I'm trying to let y'all know right now, it's real out here for a lot of black people. Black people who are afraid to step out because they're afraid that they'll be split from their family, their friends, and their loved ones because of their choices of who they mate with or who they join up with. Black people, we need to stop doing this. We need to stop shunning our own like this because they think differently or they speak differently than you. It doesn't give you the right to put fear into them. You're no better than any oppressor. You are the oppressor. This is Joe from Black Male Talk, BMT2 Unfiltered. If you enjoyed the content, please like the video, share the video, actually support the video by actually just getting it out there for other people to watch. I don't care about the comment. If you want to comment on it, comment on it. I will respond to you. But I would ask you, if you're going to comment, please know what the hell you're talking about. If you want to come on the show, let me know. We can do a show together. You guys, if you got any kind of say or talking points that you want to talk on, that you want me to address, I will gladly do that. This is Joe from Black Male Talk. Enjoy your Friday. Y'all have a good day. Peace.